Hi everyone, I'm Taisiia Karasova, a physics undergraduate student at MIT, and I would like to tell you about Ukrainian project AstroSandbox, which I founded and currently lead. The aim of our project is to provide community and resources to high schoolers interested in astronomy, and we do so by creating online resources, visiting different cities with lectures, organizing national-wide competitions, and leading clubs and summer schools. Our team consists mostly of undergraduate and graduate students, and the research that we focus on is quite wide. In the range, we have people from exoplanets and planetary sciences, and we have people from Milky Way studies, extragalactic astrophysics, and cosmic rays. So we focus in our research, we focus on a lot of different areas. However, where all of us started was astronomy Olympiad in Ukraine. And generally, astronomy Olympiads and STEM Olympiads is a very typical first step for Ukrainian school students interested in any area of science. However, until our project was established, there was no place in the internet which would gather past problems from that Olympiads. And so we decided to solve that problem, and we created a collection for past papers from these Olympiads from district to international level. So any kid with any level, from beginner to more advanced ones, can find something for themselves to practice. Solving past papers from Olympiads is beneficial. However, it's also crucial to build foundations, and for that, our project provides 74 webinars. Each webinar is from 45 to 90 minutes long and is accompanied with tasks to practice and solutions to check yourself. So these webinars are split into a few chapters, and you can see that chapters cover almost the entire area of astronomy that can be captured by high schoolers, starting from spherical trigonometry and celestial mechanics, and to relativity and astrophysics and cosmology. And so we cover almost everything a high schooler can understand. Webinars overview quite wide topics, and we also record shorter videos, which are more like question concise. And all the webinars and short videos are available on our YouTube channel. So these webinars and videos is a very good way to reach out to a lot of people asynchronously. However, kids, especially younger ones, may prefer a more traditional way of studying with lessons and teachers and homeworks. So for those, we have a club for middle schoolers, which meets once a week online and is split into 3 levels based on astronomical knowledge a kid has. And in this club, we also focus on as introducing kids to new astronomical topics, so on making sure that they know how to solve problems in astronomy. Online resources is a good way to reach out to many people. However, it's also nice to just be there for kids who are interested. And for that, we sometimes visit other cities and to talk to kids about astronomy. Each such a visit is basically 1 day long class, of course, with breaks. And it has both lecture components and like seminar components where kids solve problems on topics they've been introduced to during lecture. Teaching others and helping them prepare for Olympiads is already a good way to make them involved and help them dive into astronomy, but we still think that it's not enough, because until 2020, in astronomy was the only STEM subject in Ukraine that lacked team competitions. So we decided to approach that, and we launched the AstroBattles tournament in 2020. This tournament is a team competition where kids solve astronomical problems in teams, present their solutions to other teams, and try to find mistakes in their opponent's solution. Here you can see that basically how the tournament looked like from 2020 to 2023, where we did it online. And this is a picture from award ceremony for those who were able to make it to Kyiv in the end. So in 2024, organizing an online tournament was impossible because Ukraine was going through severe power outages. And here you can see a typical timetable of when electricity is present and where it's not present. And you can see that it can get as bad as 5 hours per day and even worse based on experience of most Ukrainians. So kids would just not have Wi-Fi or like mobile internet to connect. So online competition was absolutely impossible in summer of 2024. So what we did is, of course, we decided to organize this competition offline in Ukrainian Physical and Mathematical Lyceum. And kids finally got a chance to talk to their peers from all over Ukraine who are also interested in astronomy in person and to interact with them and present their solutions and give talks in person. So we realized that offline tournament is just way more fun than offline tournament because we can organize team building events, we can organize excursions, we can organize observation sessions. So in 2025, without any doubts, we decided to organize this competition offline again. All of our AstroBattles tournament provide students with quite generous prizes from our sponsors. And we are very thankful for all the institutions and organizations that support us. Here you can see those who supported us in 2024 and those who supported us in 2025. A lot of Ukrainian Olympiads, including our own AstroBattles tournament, is focused on high school students, and which is understandable because doing astronomy requires math and physics knowledge. However, we also believe that it's nice to give younger kids a chance to show their skills. So for this, we organized a national online Olympiad for middle schoolers this year for the first time, and we hope to organize it again in future years with the help of our partnership project, Kvanta. Another sub-project we launched this year was National Summer School. This was basically a 10-day crash course for kids who do not have background in astronomy, but would really like to get some astronomical knowledge. Again, we had lecture components and really profound problem-solving seminars where kids worked in teams and helped each other to apply physics and math to astronomical problems. In the past, we also had a club for high schoolers and college students who were like more aerospace engineering focused, but wanted to study space sciences as well. And right now it's not running, but we seek opportunities to launch it again. All of our resources, including lectures and webinars and competitions, tournaments, are all free of charge and open access thanks to our sponsor Emergent Ventures from Mercatus Center at George Mason University. And we are very thankful for this opportunity. Besides organizing our own events and making our own resources, we help those who want to help Ukraine, but may not have connections there. And we helped Astronomy for Equity and SETI Institute to deliver telescopes to 5 Ukrainian schools and 4 Ukrainian universities over the past 2 years. Our next goal is to launch a nationwide mentorship program for school and college students who aim to build a career in astronomy but need advice from those who have already gone through some parts of this path. And we hope to implement it this year. You can find more about us on our website. We also have a YouTube channel. We are present on Instagram, on Facebook, and on Telegram. And you can also reach out to us via email. And thank you a lot for your attention.